Welcome back, Risk Friends. Today is episode 2 of the Sunday Snipes series. I am Kylted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online. And on this series, what we do is we head on to Global Domination with my alt account, join other people's lobbies, encounter their settings most likely I haven't played before, and I do my best to share my strategic thoughts as I try to win the game and beat these players on their own settings. This is called the Sunday Snipe series, and I called it that because I'm trying to snipe them on their settings. So today we're joining Ferrari on his settings, and we're going to do the best we can to beat him. The map is going to be on Classic, a map you should all be familiar with. Auto setup, progressive card bonus instead of fixed. Last week was fixed. Turn timer is going to be 60 seconds. AI difficulty is hard. Fog of War will be on. Blizzards are off. Balance blitz dice rolls. So, may need to move my camera as we're playing on the classic map. I do not want to be blocking any of the territories. Okay, so we have fog on. Progressive cards means this game is not going to last very long. I predict 20 to 25 minutes. And he also added, last moment, a yellow bot. And it's very clear. Strategy number 1, if there's a bot in the game, you need to figure out what the bot is doing and you need to get out of its way because it will hit you. It will hit this 3 next turn if I don't get out of its way. So yellow bot, the AI difficulty is hard. We're playing Ferrari on his settings. This is a player with 192 wins, 578 losses. Decent win-loss ratio. Probably a master player, expert at worst. General Fukuda. This player, 75 wins, 306 losses. We have me on Willam the Blade. I'm clocking in at 79 wins and 69 losses. Let's see if we can keep the 69 losses for as long as we can. Be nice to get to episode 10 on this series and still be holding on to that. General Jain, purple player with 32 wins, 85 losses. That's a bit better of a win rate than some of the other players. And blue, Helmer, Lionheart. A lot of the pre-made names. This player has 266 wins, 925 losses, 400 hours played. So a lot of hours played amongst most of these people. So first thing I can note is yellow wants Europe. And once the bot takes Europe, it's going to expand out with lots of troops hitting a lot of people. It looks like red is in Australia, either in it or he's planning to take it. Purple's maybe eyeing this one. I don't know if something's going on down here. I think my strategy is going to be get these out of Europe or let them die. And I can start looking at alternatives. Maybe I want to do a South America play. So I think I want to get out of the bot's way. I'm going to attack reasonably slowly so they don't feel threatened and don't understand my speed. I fortified slow. One thing to keep in mind, if you are an experienced player and you can attack really quickly, which you can do on PC, if people see you do that, it can be intimidating for them, and that can cause you some issues. Okay, so the camera here is only blocking the yellow bot right here, and we can't see their troop count or territory count anyways. They have 1 card right now. Wow. Okay, I fit down here actually pretty nicely. So blue has also gotten out of Europe. He's recognized yellow wants Europe. Do not want to mess with the blue. Blue also has a 10 stack up here. We want to make note of that. We don't want to cause any ripples or waves with blue this game and force him to come down here. The problem is I do want to hit his 2 out of here because I don't want him to look at South America. But he might be, with his 2 here, he might think about it. Where's the 7 going to hit? I hope he hits red. Oh, he hits me. So he should have blitzed that. If you have a 7 on 3, you should blitz it. You only really want to slow roll. Actually, here's a good lesson for odds, for dice rolls. If you click your stack and you go to attack a territory and you have balanced blitz on, I will show you in a moment. I just want to be slow so they're not offended. If you have balanced blitz on and you attack a territory, if your blitz win chance up here, it will show you the chance that your blitz wins. If your blitz win chance shows more than 50%, you do want to blitz it. That gives you better odds. If your blitz win chance shows under 50%, you might want to switch blitz off and do a manual roll to try to get it over 50%, and then you go. That was a very unfortunate roll. 89, I would blitz this. Okay, I did get it. And I want to slow fortify. I want to try to deter blue a little bit here from hitting me. Generally in progressive, you don't really want to fight over bonuses. You do want to have a few positions on the map in separate places, so when the card cash-ins get to a high number, you can cash in and start killing your opponents to take their cards. The problem with that being on a small map like the classic map, like what we're playing now, is most players do want bonuses. So I can't... That's very fortunate for me. That is not. The problem with classic map, people do take bonuses, so I can't keep a separate stack in Australia. Somebody's always going to own Australia at some point. And players are going to try to capture Europe and North America and South America. So at some point, if you have a little stack in 5 different corners, somebody's going to swallow this one, somebody's going to swallow this one, somebody will eat this one, and then you're just sitting there with nothing and you're the fish. So usually in a progressive game, I do want to be more spread out, but in a progressive game on a small map like this, where a lot of people do fight for continents, I do go for a continent. Looks like there's a fair chance I can hold this. Now we can check to see if red actually has Australia to see. No, they didn't have it last turn because they only got 3, right? But red's turn is about to start. Let's see if he gets a +5 or a +3, and we'll know if he has Australia or not from last turn. I believe he doesn't, because he put, if I remember right, he put troops up here and hit me. Maybe that was green that did that. Must have been green. So I can explain a little bit about progressive cards right now. Fixed cards change the game drastically from... Oh, did he bot out? One moment. Green has botted out. The player that created this game has botted out. It sounds like he might have encountered some difficulty fighting, got a little bit frustrated, and botted out. If you notice, I'm in a bad spot right now, but I have not left the game. I'm hoping red does not hit me. Oh, that is not good. General Fukuda does not like that I have a bonus here. He started with 5, so he does have Australia, indeed. So, my game has now turned into survival. I didn't get a bonus. I'm going to put all my troops here and take this. I knew purple had a big stack there, but I don't really have an option, right? I need to try to hope they don't hit me, survive in these 2 spots, hope they don't find me a threat, and they encounter and fight each other and the bot. which I'm assuming the bot is going to own Europe very soon. It's still only getting 3 troops per turn. Purple attacks quickly. Make note of General Jain, purple, who does attack quickly on a 22-hour account. With a decent win rate, this player has a very fast win for fastest wins also. So I believe purple to be a smart player and probably on an alt account. So keep note of who your threats are, right? I think purple is the biggest threat. Green is, he's now back, so he didn't rage quit. He's not a bot. Red is the player pressuring me right now. Now, I could have gotten mad about him hitting me here, and I could have put all my troops into him, but that wouldn't get me anywhere, right? What we're trying to do is win a game of progressive, which you can do from a terrible position. And as I was trying to explain earlier, progressive cards, they're not like fixed. Fixed, you get 4, 6, 8, or 10 based on what your combination is forever. On progressive, as you may guess, progressively gets larger the more trade-ins happen. It goes 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, and then it starts going up by 5s, 20, 25, 30. And if you get to a position where you're getting 25, 30 troops, make note, when you kill somebody, you get their cards. So if you have 5 cards, you cash into 2 cards, you get 30 troops, you use your 30 troops to kill somebody, you get more cards from them, which allows you to cash in again, then you're cashing in for 35. Your turn also gets extended, right? This bar, half of it comes back. And that puts you in a really good spot with that 35 troops to try to kill another person, get their cards, and then you cash for 40 that time. And you try to kill somebody else. You can chain kills and win a game in 1 turn, from a 6-player game to the game over in 1 turn, just by playing like that. So my goal here, I'm still attacking slow. I'm pretending I'm a noob. Sometimes I don't have to pretend that. I'm trying to pay attention to what the other players are doing. As detrimental as this position looks, a lot of people would quit here. My goal is to slowly expand. Purple's moving out. Maybe I can eventually get Africa. I will get a good trade in a couple turns. Yellow does own Europe. You see that plus 8 troops. And a cash for 8. 16 troops are going on the borders of Europe, and they're coming out. So I do have to worry a little bit about yellow coming and fighting me. I probably do not get Africa. That is terrifying. That's actually very bad for me. If yellow, the bot, decides Africa is its next target and I'm sitting in Africa, that's not good for me. But if I move my troops here and I'm all here, then I'm in one spot and any player can kill me easily. Right now, if purple killed me here, I would have still survived. If red kills me here, I would still survive. All I need to do is survive until I can get cash-ins that are worth 20, 25, right? And then I can spread out and look for kills. You get a couple cash-ins, a couple kills like that, it doesn't matter where you start. It's also very likely in fog games that a player tries to kill somebody and fails, leaving them with like only a couple territories and a couple troops left. If I go next, if red tries to kill somebody and fails, and I go next, and I go look around and I find them, I could get a kill for free, which gives me however many cards they have. Gives me another big boy cash in. Green has now lost connection again, so it looks like he has internet troubles. So it is worth keeping note of if any green stacks are near me, kind of similar to the bot stacks, I do not want to be near them. So red's getting 8 troops now. He's cashing in. He didn't put his troops here because he's not feeling threatened here. So cash in, cash in, cash in. I could cash in right now for 10 without using my wild card and getting a bonus 2 on Peru. I can get 12 plus my 3. I could get 15 troops right here and take this 5. And it looks like red is on the rest of the map, right? And he's in here. If I kick him out of here and he can't get back to me and he'd have to come through the bot to me, I could be protected from red. The bot taking Africa could protect me if I'm in here. That is probably my best play. An alternative would be wait for opponents, these two, and hope they cash this turn, and then I would get a little bit extra troops. But I think I need to take my chances right now with this. 12 troops. I could make a 16 here. One thing to note on balanced splits, a 5-on-2 is about 93%, I believe. But a 6-on-2 is 100%. You always want to, if you can, just roll 100% roll. It gives you better odds of losing less troops. And now I'm going to go here. I'm still pretending to be a noob. Oh, look at me. I'm a noob. And now I want this 5 out of the bot's way because it's 11 could hit me, right? So we're going to back up to here. Another wild card. So this game is not looking near as bad as it did a moment ago. Keep in mind, though, red, I believe, is getting 5 troops a turn over here. Purple is making some attacks. I believe we actually still have a very good chance to win this game. We can hold on to that 69 losses. Red's got 5 last turn. So red does not have a cash, by the way. Oh, that is bad. But he didn't come for me. So blue is using his cash in to be greedy and take North America. Oh, and he kills green. So here's another question. How many troops do we think green had, and how many do we think blue used to kill him? Right? Did blue hit a 20 stack into a 16 and lose 12 troops? Does he have an 8 left over? Because if I put 5 troops here, I might be able to kill him and get his 3 cards, which would give me a cash in for 15. I also don't want to use both wild cards on my next cash in. I'd like to save one so I could cash at any moment possible. And it would be very nice if I could keep a spot down here safely, but it's, yeah, the bot's 7 this way. Nice, that was very fortunate. The bot wants the continent. It does not want to break me. But the bot's going to get a lot of troops, and it might come in now. So here's the situation. Do I run from the bot? I think maybe I do. You have to make note that the bot has no emotions. It's indifferent to all players. And it will take every roll that it thinks is good. If it has an 8 and you have a 5, it'll roll it. If it has a 4 and you have a 2, there's a very good chance it rolls it. If it has a 30 and you have a 26, that could ruin your game. A player might not do a 30 on 26 because they know it's going to ruin both your games, but the bot does not care. So I have to run from the bot. And there's a chance if I go here and bring my troops up that the bot doesn't break me. There's a chance. There's a chance he comes into Europe. There's all these continents bordering him that he can hit. He can break here. All of this. He doesn't have to come this way. It's only one of his options. And I don't know how weak blue is. Blue has a cash on 4. I might be screwed. But I definitely have a cash on 3 if I feel threatened. If blue does not have a cash on 4, he'll be sitting on 5 cards, and I'm going to do my best to try to kill him next turn and take all 5 cards. In that scenario, I would use both my wilds because I think that's the correct play. Use both of them, kill blue. Because I know red's here, and yellow owns all this. So all the human players are in here, here, and here. Europe and Africa is 100% bot. So purple's trying to kill somebody right now. I'm hoping he fails. If he does, I might be next. If he kills blue, uh-oh. He failed! You saw that? He tried. That's probably blue's last territory. And he probably failed on him. But he killed red instead. But that takes him to 4 cards, not 5. This game is going to be over very soon. Blue has a cash in. Okay, if he kills purple, he's going to get another cash in. Go up. The next cash in's 25. I have, if I get another turn, I have to use my cash. Because if he kills purple, if he doesn't kill purple, I will win. I will kill purple. If he does kill purple, he can cash here and end my game. And then he wins. I would get second place as a human. The bot does not count in placements. But I wouldn't get the victory. He failed. Okay, so he did not kill purple. So the bot is now going to put 7 in. I don't care if the bot cashes. That is very good for me. It means my cash will be 30 and not 25, right? I have to use both wilds, and we're going to do our best. We kill purple. Number 1 is to kill purple, because if we kill him, we get 5 cards, and that's an immediate trigger, and we get to cash in for 35. And now they see my speed. I play like a noob. I check all the areas. I believe purple won't have more than 21 troops in here. Boom. Purple has been sniped. Next, cash in, we kill blue. General Jain, very well played game. Not well played enough. So, I'm going to put 6 troops here. I want to put, what, maybe this many here. A 10 is 100% roll on a 5. And I want this. And then I want to beat the bot up after. So, 6, 4, 9, 1. Break the bot. No bonus for you, sir. Careful to make sure I do this correctly. Blue does. So I don't get another cash. I only get 2 cards, taking me to 4. That's something to note. When you kill a player, how many cards do they have and how many do you have? If you're going to end up with 5 cards or more from killing them, you will get another cash in and another 30 seconds or so to do your turn. Let's go. I want to bring the 14 out, actually. And now we're in a position where I just have to defeat the bot, right? And if you will remember, just a few moments ago, red broke me here, and I had to eat that. I couldn't retaliate. I just had to kind of hang out down here and be protected. And then I used my cash in to kill red here. Purple kind of let me survive. He ran up here. He was escaping the bot, and I got to escape the bot. And I did just enough to survive. Now we're in a position where things are looking mighty fine. Oops. This way. Usually you want to roll the stack and then the ones, as long as your pathing works out with that. So 10 is 100% blitz roll on a 5. That's something I know, but if you get it to be an experienced player, you're going to want to make note of these. A 9 on a 5 is not 100%. It's 98. 90 something? I don't know exactly. But when you're going for quick kills, you need to know... Well, you don't need to know, but it can help a lot. We take that W. Very happy with that. We played against Ali Ferrari, the master player, the creator of this game, intermediate, General Fukuda, the red player that broke me in South America. Didn't do him very good. Expert player, General Jain, Mr. Purple. Guy let me live in Africa. I appreciate him for that. And Mr. Blue player, didn't see a lot of him. He came down here once, and then he died very shortly after. Well played, game. Happy with that result. We have managed to hold on to our 69 losses. We have 80 wins. We are ranked master, rank 4802. I believe this account is getting very close to Grandmaster. Thank you for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, I have a plan to keep the Sunday Snipe series going every Sunday for the near future. If you'd like to drop me a like, maybe a comment, let me know what you thought of this game or what you'd like to see in future games, future videos. I'd appreciate that. That would help me. You could subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to release about 3 to 4 videos a week, depending on time constraints. I'm going to try to keep all their content level very high. I'm not just going to throw up anything. I'm going to look to produce good videos for you. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys would like to catch me on stream, I do stream at twitch.tv/Kylted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at noon Eastern Time, which is 16 UTC currently. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.